how long had you been in business before you and I started working together?
Well, first of all, I want to say something before I forget. I love that you call it a partnership, because as a Black woman doing this very vulnerable, very public, very can be scary work, to know that I have partners, that it's not just me and then I'm hiring. Yes, I pay you, but I do feel like this is a partnership, that if I call you, I mean, you see my accounts and I like, oh crap, I'm running out of money, and you're like, okay, it's okay. You know, I really, it makes me feel good that I have a partner in this, particularly when, and we've talked about, so this goes with that. We've talked about how money is triggering for me because of how I grew up. And so it's a lot, and a lot of people don't. So that's a lot of what my work is about too. Is like unpacking all these triggers for people, right, so that they can figure out where they are, where they stand, how to move forward. And it's great to have someone who has a similar lived experience as a Black woman, who's not going to chastise me, who's not going to make me feel stupid, who's not going to make me feel less than, who's going to say, hey, you're doing the best that you can, sis. You were my accountant before I had a business.
Yeah.
So you were doing my personal accounting before I even, because that was, my dad passed in 2014, and that's when I moved into tech, and I had businesses, but you weren't doing my taxes. You were doing my personal taxes. And then once you and I, built that relationship, and I knew you had my back, we moved to that. And you've had my back ever since. You were the person to tell me, hey, it's time for you to change your filing on your LLC. Hey, you might want to start paying yourself. And because I had a virtual assistant who I was paying out of my, because I didn't have the LLC. I mean, I had the LLC, but it was sole proprietor. Yeah. And so you helped me figure that out. Even recently, I took most of last year off to write my book, so I didn't have many clients. I have one basically standing client, and I was using savings. And you, when you saw where the money was going, it's like, okay, I know you have money in your personal. I'm going to stop giving you payroll because, so those things that I wouldn't even know about. Yeah. And so I really feel that, again, my background has always been helter-skelter when it comes to money. We either had it or we didn't. It was either feast or famine. Yeah. And you get that, and you walk me, because there have been times when we schedule a meeting, I'm like, I can't. And you're like, nope, you getting on here because I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. And I'm like, I don't want to get on. But having those calls helps me not delay or put off things that I need to address.
Yeah. And it's never as painful as you think it's going to be.
Woo! It isn't. It's usually better than I thought it was.